Laura Rae and I'm here with my best 4 must-have beauty products and alternatives. Some of these are high-end products and I have great alternatives that I think are actually as good or better. So let's start off with a concealer. This year I tried the Cali Ray Hideaway Concealer. I heard so much about this. It's like a brightener concealer all in one. Now on this eye, I have the Cali Ray. I love it. I think it really brightens the under eye. Now I bought the shade Golden Hour and I love it because it does add a warmth to the under eye. A lot of these under eye brighteners are pink. This one has a golden touch to it. So I think it blends in beautifully with my neutral skin. Well, if you're looking for an affordable one, I have it on this eye. I don't think it's quite as bright, but I think it's a great product, and it's the Milani Supercharged in the shade Peach. Now, this also comes in a pink, so that might work out for you better. I know the pink, when I used it, was a little bit brighter, but these are a little closer. This is much more peachy, which is why it's not quite as bright. Let me show you how Golden Hour looks here on my hand. You can see how bright and golden that looks. It's very unique. I don't see that in a lot of brands. And what I like about the Cali Ray is it's very moisturizing. Here's the Milani in Peach, and you can see it's definitely deeper. It's not quite as brightening, and I think that's true on my eyes also. But there's a big price difference, and maybe you don't need this much brightening, and you might want to try the Milani. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm wearing 2 different blushes right now. I have a pink shade on this side of my cheek, and I have a very peachy one on this side. Well, on this side is Patrick Ta. I bought this a long time ago. I've had it for maybe a year. And this is the shade Do We Know Her? Now, what I like about the Patrick Ta is, first of all, the packaging is beautiful. It has a mirror. You have powder on one side and this cream blush on the other. I like to play around with it. Sometimes I'll put the powder down first and the cream on top like I did today to add like a little more luminosity, a little more dewy look. And sometimes I do the opposite. I'll put the cream down and the powder on top, and it sort of seals it in so that it stays on my skin for a very long time. So I've been happy with this, but guess what? Catrice came out with some blushes recently, and they're so much like this. This side you have the cream, this side the powder. I've been wearing this several days and it lasts on my skin all day. Just rubbing it over it a couple of times, you get this much pigment. And look at the cream. It's like, wow, that's a lot. I didn't buy the peach at first. They have another shade because I thought, I want to see if this is any good or not before I buy a second one. But it is amazing, and I'm definitely going to buy another one. MAC Cosmetics has come up with a brand new line of lipsticks that are longer lasting. I've shown them in some of my shorts. I bought the shade Paramount, which is one that Jennifer Aniston wore on Friends. And this whole new line is meant to be longer lasting, higher pigment. Well, I saw they had a clear. And that got my curiosity up because I love clear lipstick. Why would you ask? You think, why do you want clear lipstick? Well, sometimes you just want moisture on your lips. You don't want a lot of color. I also like it as a base layer for lip pencils. Some of the lip pencils I own sort of drag on the lips. They're not as creamy. And so I find if I have a base, I can make it look really beautiful and it doesn't tug on the lips. Also, if I lay a base, it gives a little shine to some of these more matte lipsticks. So it just opens up a world of options. So I bought this. I love the look of it. It has a soft vanilla scent to it. that dissipates, doesn't bother me like most lipsticks do, and I just love it. I think MAC did a great job with this. But if you're looking for something more affordable, then I say go with this one from CoverGirl. This is their top coat. I've used this for years. This is my most repurchased lip product out of anything because it's just so versatile. Again, what I did today is I took the MAC and I took out my Charlotte Tilbury lip pencil. This isn't really a creamy lip pencil, but it's long lasting. I really like it. And this is the shade Icon Baby. It's one of her newer shades that I purchased this year, and I think it's really pretty. And with the MAC underneath, this just glides across the lips. But then I put on my CoverGirl and I took out my favorite drugstore lip liner, which is the Lifter Liner. I have so many shades of these, and these are creamy. I really don't need a base for these. But when I put it on top of the CoverGirl, oh my gosh, it took it to a whole new level. Look at how beautiful this shine is. I just love it. So this is a perfect combination, these two, if you're looking for something that's moisturizing. Maybe you purchased a matte lipstick and it disappointed you. You found it to be drying, or it just didn't look good, or it made you look like you have so many more lip lines than you do. That has happened to me. So you put a little of this underneath or on top and you get such a beautiful look. I have a bonus for you. For staying to the end, I have a bonus product. And many of you are like me and you've purchased the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I purchased several over the past few years. It covers up redness. When my skin was very allergic to everything at one point, this was one of the only things I could wear on my skin. So I'll always appreciate IT Cosmetics, but it's very pricey. I am wearing right now today a beautiful formula that is a great replacement, and that is the Perfect Cover from Misha. This has a 42++ sunscreen. My skin doesn't react from it, and I just think it's beautiful. It's a great formula. What I like to do when I put it on is put it on with my fingers first. And then today, I actually just bought this brush that I think you would really like. It's from Real Techniques, and it's very close to one that IT Cosmetics made. And so what I do is I put the Misha on, and then once it dries a little bit, it's very moisturizing when you put it on. So I like to let it dry a little, and then I just go over my skin. And that way, if I've gotten too much in my fine lines and wrinkles, I just go like this, and this sort of smooths it all out. I really love this brush for the neck. I like to blend my makeup really well into the neckline so there's not a difference between where I don't get sun on my neck and where I do on my face. So this is an excellent brush that is a great replacement for the one from IT. But this is such a beautiful product. So many people used to talk about it. I would say it's sort of one of those forgotten products that I think should make a comeback. If you like saving money and learning about great beauty products, then make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's free. I put out videos on Saturdays and Mondays, and all the other days of the week, I put out a YouTube short. I would love to see you there. I talk about a lot of drugstore makeup affordable products that I test on my 60-year-old skin and share my experiences with you. All of the links for everything are down below. Just hit the More button. Thank you for shopping those links and supporting my channel. I just love you all so much. I hope you have a blessed week, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon.